In this video, I will be explaining the digestion of Skittles in the body. First, the Skittles enter the oral cavity, which is made up of the teeth, tongue, lips, and cheeks. You begin to chew, and the salivary glands make saliva containing amylase, which breaks down the Skittles. The tongue then helps to roll the Skittles into a bolus, which is also known as a soft mass of chewed food. Then, mechanical digestion takes place, which is also known as swallowing. The epiglottis, a lid-like structure that covers the larynx during swallowing, prevents Skittles from entering the airway. The Skittles then enter the esophagus. Constriction and relaxation of muscles in the esophagus, stomach, and small intestines begin to occur. This is known as peristaltic movement. The waves move the Skittles down to the stomach. The primary function of the stomach is to break down Skittles after eating them and extract the nutrients necessary to the body. The Skittles will come across chyme, which is the pulpy acidic fluid that passes from the stomach to the small intestines. Sphincters will then open in order to let the Skittles out of the stomach. The Skittles then reach the small intestines. The duodenum first receives the partly digested Skittles. The jejunum and the ileum break down the Skittles fully. The pH of the small intestines is 6. Enzymes in the small intestines break down the sugars even more until they are ready to be absorbed into the bloodstream. In relation to digestion, the large intestine absorbs water and salts. It also stores waste materials until they're thrown out of the body. The three sections of the large intestines are the cecum, the colon, and the rectum. The cecum takes digestion liquid from the ileum and passes it on to the colon. The colon is the principal place for water reabsorption and absorbs salts when needed. The rectum is where leftover waste sits until it's ready to be emptied through the anus. The large intestines helps the body digest and remove water from the remains of food, after which it will go through the rectum. The pancreas lies beneath the stomach. It connects the rest of the digestive system through the small intestine and the duodenum. The functions of the enzymes is to keep down fats, carbohydrates, and proteins. Insulin is released in the pancreas from a result of high blood sugar levels. The liver is located in the upper right portion of the abdominal cavity. It weighs about 3 pounds. The liver's main function with the digestive system is to process nutrients absorbed from the small intestines. The liver is an organ that secretes hormones and chemicals due to producing bile. It detoxifies blood from harmful substances, stores simple sugar glucose, breaks down hemoglobin, destroys old red blood cells, and converts stored sugars into usable sugar when the body's glucose levels falls below normal. The relationship between the liver and the gallbladder is their structure and location. The gallbladder is located just beneath the liver. To conclude this video, I will explain the digestive process of the Skittles in simpler terms. First, the Skittles enter the oral cavity, and from the oral cavity it reaches the esophagus. The food travels down the esophagus and enters the stomach. From the stomach, the food enters the small intestines, which is made up of the duodenum, the jejunum, the ileum, and then it enters the large intestines, the cecum, the colon, and the rectum. The food will sit in the rectum until the leftover waste is ready to be emptied through the anus. And that concludes this video.